The woman knew that her beloved third prince was about to become emperor, yet she chose to leave and marry a passing beggar instead. After all, this was the only way to survive. In her past life, she had used her family's power to help the third prince ascend the throne, but the scoundrel promised her eternal love and to make her empress. However, the first thing he did after becoming emperor wasn't keeping his promise. Instead, he teamed up with the woman's scheming sister to kill her. It wasn't until her death that she realized these two had been secretly together. They had only used her status to gain support from her family. Before dying, she swore to avoid the deceitful world of royal power and wealth in her next life. When she opened her eyes again, she had returned to the day her father asked her to throw the marriage ball. In her past life, her father had seen that the third prince was not a good match, so he had arranged the marriage ball to find a better suitor for her. But she had been blinded by love, and not only did she fail to appreciate it, she had made her father angry by publicly defying him to be with the third prince. In this new life, the woman wouldn't repeat her past mistakes. Unaware of this, the scheming girl pretended to help the woman and suggested she ask her father to marry the third prince. She claimed her father would definitely agree. The woman wouldn't fall for the scheming girl's tricks again. To her, it didn't matter who she married, as long as it was better than being killed in her past life. Without hesitation, she threw the marriage ball, but by coincidence, it landed in the hands of a passing beggar. The scheming girl laughed loudly and mocked her, saying she was only fit to marry a beggar. What she didn't know was that the man was actually the emperor. He had been out in disguise when he was ambushed and barely escaped. He instantly recognized the woman as the one who saved him in a crisis the day before. However, even the emperor thought the woman would never choose him now. He immediately planned to return the ball, but to his surprise, she was willing to marry him. After their marriage, the woman completely changed. She became humble and practical, even cooking and serving him with her own hands. The emperor saw all of this and was deeply moved. With gratitude for her past help, he decided to keep his identity hidden and surprise her. He planned to marry her as empress in 3 days. Meanwhile, the naive third prince believed the woman's actions were just to catch his attention. He thought he could win her over with a bunch of wildflowers and $100,000 to please his father's new empress. Little did he know, the woman was the new empress he was trying to flatter. At this moment, the woman just wanted to get away from the scoundrel and bluntly rejected him. The scoundrel and the scheming girl decided to spend a lot of money on a crown and jewelry for the future empress. Meanwhile, the emperor presented the woman with a crown from his son as a gift. He said he would throw a grand wedding in 3 days. The day soon came, and the scoundrel, eager to show off to his father, blocked the streets. By chance, he ran into the woman, who was on her way to the wedding. At the scheming girl's suggestion, he planned to accuse the woman of insulting the royal procession. At the same time, the news reached the emperor, who became furious and rushed to defend the woman. The third prince then realized that the crown the woman wore was the one he had given to his father. He was startled and tried to bow to her, but the scheming girl once again convinced him that if she was truly the empress, why wasn't there a royal procession? This didn't follow the proper protocol. This argument not only convinced the third prince but also made the woman doubt her husband's intentions. When the third prince demanded to know the man's whereabouts, she remained silent. To the third prince, this silence confirmed that the woman was guilty. He immediately ordered her arrest. Although the woman was skilled in martial arts, she couldn't fight off the large number of people sent against her and was soon defeated. Originally, the third prince had some reservations